welcome back to Apex Alchemy. We just kind of want to do a face-to-face with you, or at least a video showing our faces. I want to talk to you guys about the Patreon members.
Yes.
We very much appreciate everybody. It's kind of blown up. I mean, it's blown up for us.
Right.
We went from one member, which was my brother, to now we have 5 patrons, and that's great. And we don't really know what to offer. The only thing I have in mind is whatever Patreon makes, we spend it on a knife, give it away. So it'd be a special giveaway just for you guys. So you guys let us know what you're wanting. If y'all can collectively come up with an idea of what kind of knife you'd like to have for a drawing or whatever between you guys, that would be great. If not, maybe we can vote on something. We'll come up with a few different types of knives and we'll vote on it. But that's the only thing I really care for the Patreon thing to be, is just a form of collecting money to give back to you guys. If you guys collectively want to do a channel wide giveaway, that's fine too. But I'm gonna leave that up to y'all because it's y'all's money. We don't really know exactly how all that Patreon stuff works. I know that first month we had one $5 member.
Yeah, it was like $4.15.
And then Patreon took $1.25 out of my account for
having. Oh, did they?
Yeah. So it's so we got $2.75 out of $5. I don't know if that's $1.25 or $1.75 or whatever it was, just because that's the fee. That's the fee for being a member or something. I'm not entirely sure how it all works. This is all Courtney's deal. But
yeah, and obviously I didn't get all of it.
Oh, that's okay. We're learning as we go. That's
but I can say it right now, it's about $20 a month. So on that budget, depending on what knife y'all would want, that would be that many months to accumulate.
Yeah, we'll still pitch in.
Right.
We have no problem with that. We can still pitch in too. So y'all figure out what you want, man. We'll figure it out together. Outside of that, speaking of Patreon members, Cam Faulkner is our first go member.
Yes.
Very much appreciate you, Ken. Now, as far as the rest of the members or rest of the channel goes, Ken's coming out with his second video, and I hear it's going to be a pretty boss knife. And so he's starting to record, and I'm excited about that. So jump over there and give him some support, man. If you don't mind. He's got one video out right now,
and he's decided on a knife for a second video.
That's right. And I can't wait to see it. Ken, he was in this first video. He said he was a little nervous. I get it, but he did good.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of him. Michael, my brother, is a patron as well. He sent me some knives. What he sent us this
Blade HQ knife case.
Yep. It holds it says just one more. And it's got 4 pockets on each layer, so 12 knives all together. Yeah, something like that. So it's a pretty cool knife roll. He sent us a Benchmade boost.
Oh, and it also has a little Velcro, so you can put your own
your
patch.
patches on there. Michael's big into those patches. He likes some patches. This boost, he said. Now my brother's he's a veteran. I believe I haven't done any research on it yet. We will do some research on these knives, but this is a Benchmade boost. It's an assisted opening, and he said that this was the military version.
Yeah, and got it off of his.
Yeah, he got it from his military account,
website.
but he said if you look that serial code up, you'll see that it's a military version. I don't know. I think if I understand what he was saying.
That's what it sounded like.
So we'll have to look up the. I don't know.
Get some more information. We just got these tonight, so it's more of a upcoming knives for review and first impressions.
Absolutely. But what else we got?
Got this Little Gerber.
I actually like that little Gerber, man. You know, like,
Yeah.
I can't remember what he said it was called. Where's that package at? Here it is.
Is that one it?
The Affinity.
Yeah, there we go. But
D2 steel.
it's got a nice weight to it too, and an adjustable thumb stud.
It has, yeah. It has an adjustable thumb stud where you can slide that thing back and forth to put it wherever you want it. I think that's kind of cool.
To put any different hands,
Yeah.
different positions.
And we believe it's an aluminum.
Yeah.
No, it says it's copper.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I bet it's aluminum on this side.
Yeah. Copper.
And this little copper plate. I'm sorry, yeah. Got a copper scale on the show side, a copper plate on the other, but an aluminum. Man, that wouldn't make any sense. But that's a steel frame. We don't know. We'll figure it out. But man, I really actually do like this knife. Like it's I was fidgeting with it and it's fun. But like I'm thinking about taking that thumb stud while we have it and putting it on the other side just so we can reverse flick it. But it feels really good in hand.
It does. It's got a good weight and all to it.
It does. I mean, like it's very thin profile, but it feels really good in hand. And I can't remember what he said it cost, but it's.
I think he said like $20.
I think he did too. That's what I was gonna say. I want to say it was like $20, $25, something like that. But man, I like. It does
D2,
feel really good. Yeah, it's D2. Like I mean, it does have the light. We're not used to this. It's got a pretty significant lockup. You know, it's probably at 60%, but it feels good. Like I mean, we talk about those knives for beginner people, or or to keep around for loners. You know, your uncle, you know, wants to come over and borrow a knife, but he doesn't have the best reputation on giving everything back on time.
Or lose them.
And may lose them, yeah. Like, you know, some of us got uncles that lose stuff, like my nephew.
Some of us got husbands that lose stuff.
I'm actually really excited about checking this one out too. This is the first one I'll ever stick in my hand. The Ontario Rat #1. What about that? Like, I mean, yeah, like most people use this as a size comparison knife because it's so popular. And yeah, there's another Ontario just for size comparison. There it is up against the Ontario Rat #1. So
they do feel good though.
They do feel good. I guess that's probably why. I mean, they just kind of feel natural in your hand, don't they? Like there's no frills, and you got you know, 4 different positions for the pocket clip. But like, out of all the videos that I've ever watched for a knife review, I don't think I've ever watched an Ontario Rat #1 video because it's in every video. It's in every video. I don't know if like there's most people, and that's why we don't own one. It's not because they're expensive. It's just because like they're everywhere, you know, and so it's like
the song that never quits playing on the radio.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's a bad song. Just okay, but yeah, I'm like actually excited.
What is this cover?
I can't remember which one he said that was.
Oh, okay, it's this one, but I couldn't.
The Yukon. The Hauser Yukon.
Yeah, that's one I couldn't flip open.
Let me see if I can give you any information. Azo? I was going to say Onzo, but it's not. It's Azo.
Is it designer?
Yeah. That's G10. Steel liner lock.
Blade.
Is it really?
Well,
that's what it says. Okay. 3.4 inches. It's a N690 blade. And yeah. Nice little lightweight Hauser Yukon. We'll check it out. Oh.
Sorry, y'all.
This last but not least?
Yep.
Last but not least, we have his Spyderco Manix X2 XL. something like that. Yeah, Magna 2 XL. Man, this thing's tough.
I actually Spidey clipped that one.
Yeah. This is tough. Like,
Yeah,
it's tough to one hand for me, man.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why, but like the Axis style lock, and it's. I don't think this is operating like an Axis lock. It's got tension on it.
Yeah,
like
it's stiff.
Very stiff, and like I can't fit it in the palm of my hand and reach the lock, which is how I normally do like my 940.
Right.
So like I have to do it one handed, and it's just it's. I don't know. I think this one will be, when it comes to Axis lock knives, kind of like
smaller
that Adamas,
profile
a little
better.
bit smaller profile for me. Is preferred. Because like the whole reason I'd want an Axis lock knife is for one-handed operation. Yeah.
And fidget.
Yeah. But that's just me. But yeah, she did it twice.
I did. Yeah.
And she failed it 15 times.
Shut up.
No, you gave me all kinds of shit while I was trying to learn how to do this.
Forget it.
That's okay. But that's the Manix. But yeah,
I did it twice.
Another one of those knives that have the Axis lock. That's kind of hard to operate for me one-handed. Is why it don't get much use. Is the Adamas. It's like stellar knife. But I can't fidget with it, man. Like I just don't like. I can't get enough purchase up underneath. So I really think the mini Adamas probably would have been
more your speed for Axis lock.
Yeah, if it's built. I handled one at a shop in Corinth, and it it felt really good, but I do like the size of this one better. Which it was a frame lock. It would have been perfect. But since it's an Axis lock, the mini may have been the better decision. But I do like this knife, like overall. What else do we want to talk to him about? Oh, the Emerson shirts. We're wearing both of them. She was already wearing hers, so I was like, I'll go and put mine on. But it's like this is the basic style that I got, from Emerson. It was like $20, and it's made in the USA. Got her that one. It's not form fitting. I should have probably got a small for her.
That.
Okay.
Tied it up and folded over.
There you go. But it's got the little kitty skull. I mean, it's not really a kitty.
No,
it kind of reminds me of that Hello Kitty thing or whatever going on with it. But
it's got it on the back too.
Yeah, it's got some design stuff on the back, and this one's got the same design on the back. But I'm not, if you like comfortable t-shirts that are made in the USA for less than $20, may want to check it out. That's totally your call. You're an adult, buy clothes where you want to. I kind of like them.
Yeah.
I'm probably
and his is really soft.
It is. It feels really good.
I got the stiff cotton, but it may be because of the type of print. It may not go well on that soft cotton.
That may be the case. I don't know, but both of them did claim that they were both made in the USA. So I'm excited about that. But
I guess
I've got a custom knife on the way. Kinda.
it's in the process of being made.
Yeah. PTSD knives. That means it's not the military PTSD. If you go to PTSD Bladeworks.com, you'll be able to take a look at this guy's. He's an independent knife maker. He makes it's a one-man operation. Like, if you get in touch with him on Instagram, you're going to be talking to him. And EDC and Lace had a knife made by him. She was showing off some pictures on Instagram. I liked what I saw. I emailed him and asked him if I could get a knife made. And, we discussed what I wanted. And I kind of went with like a Les George Harpy style blade mixed with Emerson Rendezvous type belly, with a little bit of recurve and a nice finger choil, and like you'll see what I'm talking about when it comes in. But he's doing the knife for me. It's 10 inches overall. It's got a 5-inch blade, a 5-inch handle, linen micarta, Magna Cut. And this dude works with Lauren from Crucible Particle Metallurgy, like Crucible Steels. So Lauren has taught him, if I'm understanding correctly,
and I don't know to correct you.
Lauren taught him how to heat treat Magna Cut 101. And Lauren invented Magna Cut.
Okay.
And the dude from PTSD is a steel nut. You know, like I asked him about, I was like, you know how to heat treat Magna Cut? And I mean, he just like, you know, he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, man. He said, that's, and then EDC and Lace, she got hers in CPM D2. She took it to work with her, or she sent it to somebody that works in a machine shop and tested the hardness, the Rockwell hardness, and I think it came back like 61, which is great for CPM D2. Jitteries.
Coffee.
Got the monster. But anyway, man, I'm excited to check that knife out, and like I said, I'm not trying to say anything. I don't have the knife in hand yet, so I can't be a testament as to whether it's worth it or not. But he's building that knife for me to my spec. Man, I got jimping all up and down, and I got jimping on the butt. If you remember when I had one of Alan's knives had jimping on the butt, was that the Alpha Hunter?
Yes, I believe so.
I believe it was too, and I had the jimping on the butt, and I asked him if I could get some jimping on the butt. I've got an exposed tang. You know, it's a full tang, but it's exposed at the end, and he's done everything I've asked him to, and I was like, okay, what's the price gonna be? And he was like, oh man, I'm gonna say between $250 and $275, and that's a full custom knife. It's gonna be a one of one, you know. And if he wants to build more of them, I have no problem with that. But you know, because I mean,
right.
you know, it's a style. If he enjoys this build and he wants to build more of them, I mean, that's his baby. But I'm just honored to be able to sit down, you know,
and think about what you want on a knife.
Yeah, you got to build my own fixed blade from scratch, and he did offer some advice on the blade.
The little wave thing in the spine.
He did. He put some mill work on the spine that I didn't ask for, but he run it by me. He was like, he said, you like this? And I, you know, like, and show me some pictures of some other blades. I said, yeah. And then so like he added that to the knife.
It's like one of his
kind of a signature thing for him for the custom knives. He hasn't built many, but like I asked, if, you know, like I suggested a hollow grind. He was like, man, I can do a hollow grind. He said, but I'm better with full flats. So like he said, if you don't mind, if we can make this a full flat, if you don't like it, I'll
what
make
does
it
full flat mean? Like chisel?
Like Spyderco, or you know, like this Ontario.
Okay.
Where it starts off thicker at the spine and works its way straight down.
Okay.
Where a hollow grind, I'm not sure. That's probably a hollow grind. Where it, you know, it kind of works its way up like that, like a curved V.
Okay.
From the apex to the bevel of the swedge.
Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, I
but
understand all that.
but Spyderco's, you know, it's easy to see. Like you don't have any extra lines.
Okay, so the swedge or whatever.
Yeah, you don't have any swedges and stuff. You know, it's like, and I'm not saying like you can have extra swedges and stuff and still have a full flat grind. You know, like, but like this. To me, a Spyderco is what I would consider to be a full flat grind because, like, it doesn't have all those body lines.
Okay.
Nothing crazy going on with anything. It's very simple. So, like, you know, he recommended that I go with his
what he's best at.
Yeah, what he's best at. And he said, if you don't like it, I'll build you another one. And I was like, man, build it the way you're comfortable building it. I appreciate, you know, I just appreciate the opportunity. And Yeah, that's a hollow grind. It'll start off thick here and just work its way to, you know.
Okay.
It helps to cut. It helps to stay slicier when the blade's dulling.
Gotcha.
I mean, that's probably not all, you know, but that's anyway. Anything else?
I can't think of anything else.
It's an Ontario rat number 1. Okay, well, we got a lot of people in the. Let's talk. I'm gonna say something about the game.
Okay.
We lost a lot of people over that game. We may have gained some people because of the game, but we also lost a lot of people. But it was crazy, man. One of our guys in the Facebook group, he was curious as to when it was gonna, the drawing was gonna be. I had some people that were like, my name wasn't on that list, type of stuff. I don't, we had somebody watch the video and like, that explained the rules, and it was like, how do I play? I didn't know how to respond to that, because it's like, if this is going to require a lot of video watching and a lot of paying attention. Yeah. And so I was trying to be as cool as I possibly could be with it. And some people felt like we didn't do it fair. And that's okay. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. But we lost a lot of subscribers over the game altogether. And that sucks. So if there was people who played the game, or people that wanted to play the game, and they didn't like fully get a grasp on how we were doing things, I apologize. But I'm not to me it was pretty simple. Yeah, and the one of the guys that left, he took like at least 15 fake accounts with him. Yeah. And that's fine, man. We don't care to keep you and your fake accounts around. That's cheating. It's
not fair to the ones that are legit playing. Right. But my thing too with the ones that were like, my name's not on the list, they obviously had not been watching any videos, because multiple times we talked about.
That was his first comment on the channel.
Yeah.
My name's not on the list. There were eggs that you had to complete by leaving a comment videos on the specific videos. Yeah. And my name's not on the list. Get pissed off and leave. Yeah. I don't know, man. We're probably not the most PC people. That I don't know how to deal with folks like that. But some of them that left kind of surprised me, because like it's been one of them type of situations where all you had to do was ask. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not that hard to deal with. Like I'll help you out with anything that I can. But they just get pissy and walk off. And I just want to let you know, I'm not gonna beg you to stay. Like if you're one of those people that walked off and you're not subscribed and you're watching this video anyway, sorry to see you go. At the same time, man, like communication's key. Like if you had 2 months, to play the game, you had 2 months to ask your questions, and everybody started getting pissy
when it was time to give it away.
Yeah, when it was time to give it away, and that's not the time to start asking questions. We can't go live. That's what
that was the point of the game, was to try to.
That was one of the initiatives of playing the game, was to try to get enough subscribers. Like we were going to give away a $250 knife, or like hopefully we get enough subscribers we can go live. But if we go live and give it away, and people will say, "Hey, my name ain't on the list," we can be like, "Just a second, what's going on?" Right. What did we do wrong? And we can go in and fix it live and in motion. But with the amount of subscribers we have, if we were to go live,
only 25 people would be able to be on there anyway.
25 people outside of our subscriber amount. So all of our subscribers would have been able to be on there.
No, that's even counting subscribers. It's only 25 spots.
Okay. Well, 25 spots we didn't have 25 players. So,
Right.
but the thing would have been is like when the video was over, it would have been archived as private. So like if you weren't live right then,
If you couldn't be
Like
on there at that time, then you wouldn't be able to watch it at all.
right, Dion won the knife, and you know he didn't find out for a few hours later, right?
Right.
So he wouldn't have found out at all unless we would have just had to mail him. Then we would have had no video proof. If anybody else would have come along and been like, you know, hey, I wasn't there to watch it live. So we're doing things the way we're doing them because it's the way we have to do them right now. And, you know, like, so things will be easier when we get bigger. And we, you know, like, we got, we're putting together a 500 package, and we're putting together a 1,000 package, and we're working on a 1,500 subscriber giveaway package. So, you know, we got things going on, some initiatives, but our algorithms are still pretty jacked up, man. Our videos are getting pushed to people who are looking for cheesecake recipes and stuff like that. They're not looking for knives, and I don't know what's going on. We have actually contemplated just going ahead and making a second channel and putting up the same videos for the same knives. Like just
on
duplicate
this channel and that one.
maybe 10 or 15 videos, you know, and we don't expect you guys to go over there and watch that channel too, just to see what kind of outreach those videos are getting.
If YouTube pushes them out to the right crowds, because they're like, we can see the date that it in the analytics that it just went downhill, and every video from that date on it's no longer being sent out to like knife people.
No,
it's everything, including cars blowing up in New York City and
it's all kinds of stupid
stuff. Some kind of rapper pop artist song that's popular right now, like nothing to do with what our channel is about.
Not even stuff we look up.
Right.
You know, like it's not stuff
we can't
we're looking
figure
up.
it out.
So yeah, we don't know if we had beginner's luck. We may have had beginner's luck, but like if you, this is probably like the 80th video that the struggle's been real. Yeah. You know, like, and what I mean is like we'll probably be lucky on a good video now to get 100 views, and we're thankful for those 100 views. But if you go back about 80 videos, if you like look back at our humble beginning
in December,
there was times when I had like 70 to 80 subscribers and I was getting 500 to 600 views, and I was like, I was wondering why my videos were doing so poorly.
Right.
And now we're making what I feel like to be better videos, and they're really doing bad. So, like, and there's always a lot, you know, like room for improvement. I'm not one of those guys. Like, we definitely have things we can improve upon. This video right here, it's entirely too long, and the lighting sucks. We see that, you know, like we know that the lighting sucks. So, like, thanks for bearing with us. But we have the lighting for tabletop, but we don't have the lighting set up all that great for.
Most of our house has got.
We got an old house, man.
Yeah.
It's solid as a rock, but the
lighting's dim.
I think they built these houses in the 60s for like lamps.
Yeah.
You know, like it's real cozy type of setting, and it's like we really could use some upgrades on some lighting in the entire house. But always room for improvement, but don't know what happened, but it all happened after the Zancudo video. So like if you go back to the Zancudo video and you look at every video, you don't have to watch them. Scroll through the list. The Zancudo video, it was the Essie.
Zula?
No.
Oh.
The Essie Zancudo video.
Okay.
And prior, so most videos had at least 300, 400, 500 views. Some of them had thousands. Some of them had 3,000. Some of them had 2,000, 1,000, 1,500. We were having good luck for the first
2 months.
Yeah, and maybe that's all it was. Maybe it was luck. But at some point, right around the time we did the intro, which is why we're not putting the intro in the video right now, because that was around the time that we did the intro, and it also was around the time that we, what else did we do?
There was something else.
There was something else. Maybe it was around the time that me and Courtney both started, you know, being more, you know, like doing the videos, and there was a shift, but I thought it was a shift in the right direction. And you know, like if it had anything to do, you know, Courtney was like, maybe it does have something to do with me, and I was like, well, if it does, and piss on the channel. I like doing this. I like doing the videos with you. So like, We don't know exactly what changed, but I'm feeling like that there was something that happened where
They don't really know how to turn it back around at this point.
I really don't care how many videos
Right.
or how many views we get, as long as we can do what we want to do. Like if we could do what we wanted to do with 50 subscribers, I'd say great. But
there's so many restrictions
yeah.
YouTube puts on it.
It's the restrictions. If we could go live right now and not have to worry about it, and we knew that the video would be there the next day for everybody to be able to view, I wouldn't care how many subscribers we had. I'm not trying to push for anything more than what we have to have for the subscribers, or for the live. But like to have some YouTube freedom is all I'm really looking for.
Yeah.
But I don't know how long this video's been.
We can't see it.
I can't see the timer. It's entirely too long.
I'm betting 22 minutes.
You're probably right, because she usually is, and if she's not, and I say something about it.
All right, that's it. I'll just go look. Smart aleck.
I'm gonna say 33 minutes, because 33 is my number.
31.
Wow.
You were closer.
I usually am. All right, we'll catch you on the flip side. Go ahead and cut it off.